face only a camera can learn, right?
Only a camera.
3, 4.
Oh, listen it.
These folks are ready to go with a new musical called Lewiston, A New Home. This production is part of the city's bicentennial celebration. Now, the show spans Lewiston's 200-year history. What makes it so unusual is that it was written, composed, produced, and acted by local residents. With us this noon is Paul Caron, who has spent the last year and a half writing the music and lyrics for this production. Mr. Caron, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Tell us about the play. What's the general storyline?
The general storyline is based on two characters, Madeline Morin and Donovan McCauley, and it spans the past 90 years of the city of Lewiston. We follow their lives and trace their lives, and as their lives are affected by national events, local events. Donovan is an Irish person, Madeline is a Franco-American person, and their two lives are together when they're married. And Donovan is a mill worker. He goes off to the war. They have children. They are affected by the Second World War. They shop at Peck's. They shop on Lisbon Street. And so we follow their lives in the last, basically the last 100 years.
Now, when you sat down on day one with a pile of blank paper in front of you, you must have been a little bit daunted by the job of compressing 200 years of history into one night of theater.
Well, we sort of cheated a little bit. We took the first 100 years because we didn't think there were too many people in our audience who would remember everything from those 100 years. And we put it into a 9-minute ballet and represented the first 100 years in dance form with music and in dialogue. So we cheated that way, and we really begin the story in 1895 with the immigration of the Franco-Americans into the community.
How many people are involved in this production?
Well, there are 60 cast members, as well as about another 30 people in the production staff.
And how long have you been working on it? When did you actually begin rehearsing, bringing people onto the stage and say, okay, let's start working on this show?
4 years ago, the idea was was Dick Martin's idea. He was a member of the Bicentennial Committee. He began researching along with Michael Rosenthal and Lynn Geiger. They are the writers of the book. About a couple of years ago, they interviewed local residents and did some research, newspapers. And then I came upon the scene in December, and I did my own research. And then we started the production about May.
All right, we want to give people some information if they're interested in coming to see this enterprise. You can see Lewiston, A New Home, tonight at the Lewiston Middle School. It'll be running from tonight through Saturday. All shows will begin at 8 p.m. There will also be an afternoon performance on Sunday at 2 in the afternoon. To reserve tickets, you can call this number, 795-1208. Again, if you're interested in a ticket for Lewiston, A New Home, call 795-1208. Paul Caron, thanks for joining us from Lewiston. We appreciate you talking to us this afternoon.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more in a moment.
Attractions of Lewiston's bicentennial celebration is set to premiere tonight.
It's a play entitled Lewiston, A New Home. It opens tonight at the Lewiston Middle School. And Channel 8's Lisa Gardner has this review.
The director called the play a monster of an undertaking, but this is one beast that's evolved into a real beauty. From the tip of its homegrown cast to the tale it tells of a city in bloom, Lewiston, A New Home could easily have been called There's No Place Like Home.
All of these people coming from all different walks of the community, pulling together and showing us that the community is still intact and that there's a real group of people that love their city and are paying it a real special tribute.
I'll miss this place. What, McCrory's? No, Lewiston. Somehow, this city has found its way into my heart.
The authentic accents, the native characters, and local scenery set the stage for a 2-hour trip from Lewiston's birth 200 years ago until today. Paul Caron, a Lewiston native, spent his summer creating 18 songs that helped bring the story to life.
I was looking for songs that represented the era that we're talking about. I wanted songs that gave people chills or gave people tears.
Now the stars don't always answer.
While Caron was the brains behind the music, 3 other Lewiston residents were the heart behind the script. It took them a year to write, 6 weeks to rehearse. Now it's showtime.
I think what's most important is that
it's not just an informational play, but you do want to impart some feeling about the city, and to have some pride in it, and because the only way we can look into the future is if we look at where we come from.
In Lewiston, Lisa Gardner, Channel 8 News.
That looks great. The costume's very authentic looking.
Yeah, the play opens tonight at the Lewiston Middle School. That's on College Street, and the play runs through Sunday. Reserve tickets are $7. That's pretty affordable, and you can order them by calling 795-1208.